How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I am Joe from Joe's Collector's Corner, and today we've got about 14 items to pick and pack. We've got a few in the shed, some in the shelving back here, and I think again we've got one in the loft. So instead of doing a full weekly sales video that is just full of screenshots and just talking about each item, I figured we will show, picking these and then how we pack some of them as well. So we'll not hang about. We'll jump straight into the shed and see what we can find in there. Oh dear, it's chucking it down. Another day in the rain. So we've got 4 orders to get from here today from boxes C, D, E and A, which is the very bottom one that is full of games. So I guess we'll start with E first, because we can actually reach it. I'll tell you what, I'll get it down, we'll have a look inside it. There we go. We are looking for this figure here. So this went pretty cheap. I think I got it in a massive bundle of stuff. It owes me nothing. I think it went for £5 plus £3.50 postage. I think I'd have reduced it down to about £5 something anyway, so yeah, happy to get that gone. Again, it owes me nothing. That is it for E. We'll get this outside, put the cover on it, and then have a look through the rest of our stuff. Moving on to box D. I think I've got a television remote, which is this one here. This is a Philips Ambilight. This was RTV. The backlight just died on it, so it's in the bin. I figured, let's try and sell the remote. And we did. That went for £9.50 plus £3.50 postage. And again, it was a personal item, so it's all profit. Keep your eye out for modern smart TV remotes. Some of them range up to like 30-40 quid. So it's definitely worth looking out for them. That is D done. Let's get it outside and move on to C. This might be actually my favourite sale of the past couple of days, just because of how funny it is. So this went for £15.50 all in, and it is this right here. It's just a book, just a user manual for a Fox HDR Humax machine, Fox Sat, free set. I bought it with the device for like £2, and it went for £15.50. There was like 2 listed on eBay. One had sold in the past for like £12.99 free postage or something. Crazy. But yeah, owes me absolutely nothing. It is now chucking it down. I don't know if you can hear it, but my back is getting absolutely soaked. Now annoyingly, box A is right down at the bottom, so I'm going to have to get all this stuff outside, covered up obviously, and then we'll have a look in the game box. There we go. To avoid getting wet through, my back is soaked. I'm just trying to do the awkward lean over of this box here. Let's see what we're looking for. I think we're looking for Buzz for the PS2, I think. I should have probably checked the listing. I need to know how much it's sold for anyway. I think it's that. I think it's Buzz, the Hollywood Quiz. Probably owes us like £1 or £1.50 or something from a charity shop. Not really any profit in it, but with Buzz stuff you never know if there is any value in it. Yeah, that went for £5.95 free postage, so there's no money being made in it, but it was like, if I can get them for under £1, I can get some easy feedback from it, then sometimes I do bother. But yeah, to be fair, yeah, pretty much all these games are probably worthless, so it's not an amazing business. In America, you see the game stores just making crazy money, and to be fair, I just don't know how they do it. The market is completely different. So, we've bagged everything up. Time to chuck all these boxes back in here, get out of the rain, grab the thing from the loft, and we'll run through what else is sold. I really wish the garden was a little bit bigger so I could get an actual shed to work out of, because that is the amount of space I have for my feet, and I'm still wet through. All the stock is out there right now, but yeah, it is what it is. Surprise, surprise, I left something in the shed, so I had to run out and get them. It was this pair of Clark's leather boots, sold this morning. It's just chucked it down, so I am going to have to wait for them to dry before I post them, which is really annoying because I wanted to get it all done now. These went for on offer for £28 plus £5 postage, and I paid £2 or £3 the other week out the car boot. The ladders are outside, completely wet through, so I'm not going to be going in the loft today. Luckily, the item that's up there sold yesterday, so I don't need to post it out tomorrow morning. I'll probably do it Tuesday morning, I think. I'll bring up a screenshot of what it was. It was a Star Wars Rebels vehicle. It's an AT, I'm going to guess, I think it's ATDP Defense Pod. It looks like an ATTE like Walker thing. With the box, I think unboxed I sold one for like 20 quid. I think with the box this one went for £29.95 plus postage. So yeah, really happy with that. Star Wars Rebels stuff is like the newer vehicles, really good value and really good money in them. And who knew, because the new figures, there's like no value in them, but the vehicles really good. So I don't know if they were discontinued quick or something, but pretty much everything I've sold that was from that series has had really good retail or resale value, even completely unboxed, pre-owned, not complete. So yeah, really good. In fact, funny, I just mentioned Star Wars Rebels. I sold this vehicle. You might remember this because I sold the same one, but it had the turret from the original Star Wars collection for £17.50 plus postage. This one actually went full price with a turret missing on the top. It's got the missiles in the bottom. It's got one of the missiles that are like in the side cart thing, and then the actual weapon is missing. But it's all photographed and listed as so. It went for £23.62 all in. I think that's £18.95 plus £3.50 postage. And again, Star Wars Rebels. We've got two figure bundles. One sold this morning, the other sold yesterday, 2003 and 2008. They're going to be right at the bottom of this bag because I've been listing more of these today, which is really annoying. Here we go, 2003. So, first things first, let's dig through 2008, see if I can actually grab at least one of them. Here we are. We sold a bundle of 4 TIE Fighter pilots. Some have got the helmets, some haven't. I think there's 2 different models because they've got slightly different heads and like the chest pieces are different colours. 4 of them, there's not got amazing value. I put them up for a tenner plus £3.50 postage. A buyer this morning just paid full price, GSP, I think to France. They paid, I think, 29 something for all of it. So they paid like £15 postage on them. 4 of these, I get £10 plus postage. But again, all free profit now, so I'm really happy to start shifting these. The next set of figures was a bundle of 5. Again, these went for £10 plus postage because they don't have any crazy value, but it is 2 different Obi-Wan figures from 2003. I think it's 2 duplicate Mace Windows and then a Lando Calrissian skiff guard, but he doesn't have the helmet. No weapons, no accessories, just the figures. They went for £10 plus postage. And finally, we sold 5 items of clothing, 2 on Vinted and 3 on eBay. No major sales here, a lot of just clearing stuff out. I'll grab them from the boxes here and then we'll run through them. I managed to find them. I thought I'd lost one, but it turns out it was in the first box I checked. So we sold this random vintage fishing utility jacket. Unfortunately, the zip has got like one of the little bits missing, but if you pull it hard enough, it does work. This one's a fail. I paid a £5 thinking I could probably get 20, 25. It went for £10.49 all in. This cost me £3 because it was from Cancer Research. This is a Sunnis golf polo, which says, now this is where it's confusing because it says it's a medium, but it was in the men's section. I have a feeling it is not for a man, it's probably for a kid. And I am expecting a return on this. It is super slim fit. I mean, it could even be a women's because if you look at it, it kind of goes in a little bit and it just doesn't seem medium size. But yeah, £13.49. If it's not, I'm just going to refund them in full and tell them to keep it because I've had no interest in it for months. So we then sold this long sleeve fat face lumberjack shirt. I was getting like £13 to £15 for these, and then I've had this one for ages. I had it on a clearance auction for £3 plus postage. We eventually agreed on an offer. It went for £9.50 all in. And then finally, 2 vintage sales. We got this Rohan women's jacket. Unfortunately, this Rohan stuff has not got crazy value. It's not like the men's stuff, but It was a very quick, like £5 into 15. I think I had it up for 18 or 20. But yeah, it's a nice jacket, really good condition, and it sold within a day or two. So it is still worth picking up Rohan just because of how quick it can sell. And finally, I thought this was going to be a lot more valuable than it was. I've had it for ages and just dropped the price and dropped the price. It ended up going on Vinted for £18. It is this really nice, thick, heavy cotton Reese polo almost. So it's a really nice, thick material, really good condition. That went for £18. And that's everything, totaling about 250 quid. I best probably start packing it all. I think I've still got them scales to do from the other day, so that's going to be a fun one. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.